Namaskar and good morning. Today we will be dealing with a company called Berger Paints with reference to its Q1 FY23 results. Some of the analysts feel that Berger Paints is in many ways better than Asian Paints. Looks like that. Of course, it is a much smaller company than Asian Paints, but on some parameters it's better than Asian Paints. That's what some of the analysts feel. The management team of Berger Paints consists of Mr. Abhijit Roy, Managing Director and CEO, Mr. Srijit Dasgupta, Director of Finance, Aniruddha Sen, Company Secretary, Bhivesh Bera, heading R&D. The company has got 16 manufacturing units in India, 2 in Nepal, 1 each in Poland and Russia. It has manufacturing units in Howrah, Ristra, Arinso, Taloja, Naltoli, Goa, Devla, Hindupur, Jezuri, Jammu, Puducherry and Udyognagar. Now, who are the promoters team? Promoters team, the main people only I am telling, not all. Meeta Dingra holds 9,99,999 shares. Anshna Sahni, 6 lakh shares. Yuvrani Rishma Kaur, 6 lakh shares. Gurbachan Singh Dingra, 44 lakh 21,888. Now, the market cap of the company is not small, it is reasonably big, 65,532 crores. Current market price is around 675. 52-week high is 857 and 52-week low is 544. Based on good performance, it may touch, let us assume, let us pray for it, if we become the shareholders, it will touch 52-week high and go beyond that, 857. But currently it is at 675, 200 less. Price earning ratio is around 69. You remember the Asian Paints is at around 84, 85, something like that. So this is less than that, but still very high. 69 is very high price earning. Book value is 40. Dividend yield is always low, for such companies, 0.46%. Return on capital employed is very high, 25.9%, very impressive. Return on equity is 22.5%. That is also impressive. Face value is rupees 1. On a face value of rupees 1, the current market price is around 675. That shows the confidence of the market on the company. The company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of about 35.5%. But the stock is trading at 16.7 times of its book value, which is high. Now, if you compare it with the Asian Paints, current market price of Asian Paints is 3,560 around that, whereas Berger Paints current price is 675. Price earning Asian Paints is around 90, whereas Berger Paints is around 69. Market cap 3,31,734 rupees crores of rupees Asian Paints, 65,532 crores in case of Berger Paints. Dividend is, as I said, it is always low, 0.55 for Asian Paints and 0.46 for Berger Paints. Net profit, the latest quarter, 1,016 for Asian Paints and something like 253 for Berger Paints. Quarterly profit has grown by 81.92% for Asian Paints, but 80% for Burger Paints. So now if you look at the sales, we have seen the net profit. Net profit has grown by 82% for Asian Paints and 80% for Burger Paints. Very impressive both. Whereas sales are at 8,607 for Asian Paints, 2,760 for Burger Paints, and it has grown by 54% for Asian Paints and 53%, approximately is a similar number. Then return on capital 28% for Asian Paints and 25.9% for Burger Paints. So far what we have seen, both are very good, and Asian Paints is number 1 and Burger Paints is number 2 in respect of sales and profits, etc. Now we'll go deeper into Burger Paints latest quarterly results. Net sales are 2,760 crores for Q1, 2,188 crores for Q4 and 1,798 crores for Q1 of last year. So year on year there is a growth of 53.45% and quarter on quarter 26%. I am not going to give the other details, no need. We will straight go to net profit. Net profit is 250 crores in Q1, 220 crores in Q4 and 141 crores in last year Q1. 77% growth in net profit year on year and 14% growth quarter on quarter. EPS is 3.61. There also growth is around 80%. Market price I have told you 674. Based on that, price earning is 64.55. You know how I calculate price earning? Price earning can be calculated in different ways. But what I assume is the latest price as of today and the latest quarter's price earning into 4. That gives annual earnings, EPS. So price by latest EPS into 4. That is also very high. 64.55 price earning is very high, but that is how Asian Paints and Burger Paints are always. So if you want to buy Burger Paints, you have to forget the price earning and buy. It's not likely to fall. Now the sales have been growing reasonably well, around 13%. Latest year maybe a little more. Profit growth is around 19%, etc. That is also quite reasonable. Stock price is growing reasonably. We can't say well. It is also not a great multi-bagger. Asian Paints was not a multi-bagger. Burger Paints also was not a multi-bagger in 1 year or something like that. Maybe in 3 years. Return on equity is around 24%. That is good. What about borrowings? Borrowings have been rising steadily. 5 years back it was 422 crores, then 753 crores, then 767 crores, then 634 crores last year. Now latest year 1014 crores. Now cash flows. Cash from operating activity is slightly down compared to last year, 566 crores. Cash from investing activity is minus 521. It is always minus. You are spending. In fact, this indicates that the company is growing. It has got a good expansion program. Cash from financing activity is also minus 78. Debtor days are down 44. That's good. Inventory days approximately the same thing. 174 last year, 178 days current year. Days payable 150 last year, 124 current year. Cash conversion cycle 79 days last year, 98 days current year. This has slightly increased. That puts a little pressure on cash conversion. ROCE is around 26% now. ROCE 26% is quite good. Now, overall shareholding pattern, if you see, promoters hold about 75%, FIA is 11%, DIA is 3.6%, and public hold hardly 10.4%. Now, some of the other details given by the company are the decorative business had a robust growth in the quarter, aided by staggered price increases. The company is not keeping the raw material increases with itself. It is passing it on to the customers periodically. General industrial and automotive business also showed good growth during the quarter. That depends upon the growth of the automotive sector and industrial sector. Now here also prices are being passed on. Additional prices on raw materials are being passed on to the industries concerned, automotive businesses concerned. Protective and infrastructure business continues to show strong growth because infrastructure is growing. Our Nitin Gadkari Sahab is there as infrastructure minister. He is doing a lot of things at the center, and probably some of the other state governments are also doing well. Therefore, the infrastructure business and protective business of Berger Paints also is doing well. Raw material consumption is going up, but material prices are being periodically passed on. Overheads as a percentage of sales are lower on account of inclusion of one-off project-related application costs. Company subsidiaries like BJN Nepal and others like BPOL Russian subsidiary, SBL Special Coatings Private Limited. So all these have done reasonably well. Berger Nippon Paints. So all these things have done well. Now I have given you the various details relating to the company, latest details. I have not gone to the last 5 years, something like that, except where essentially required. The company is doing well, its returns are very good, but the only negative aspect is its price earning ratio is very high at 69, something like that. But Berger Paints is always like that, Asian Paints also is always like that. So these are somewhat big companies. Asian Paints is much bigger, Berger Paints is smaller. But many analysts feel that Berger Paints is a better company than Asian Paints now. That is from investors' point of view. We are not talking from the technology point of view. Thank you for listening. Now you take your decisions. Berger Paints is a good company. It has been performing well, and we have seen it is spending a lot of money on expansion also, 500 odd crores. That is there in the cash flow chart. So I think we can take a call on that. But I always advise you make your analysis, you make your decision. You don't say Vijay Mohan has said, therefore I have given you the correct statistics. All required statistics for taking a decision that I have given. Now it's up to you. Now you want to be a millionaire, you want to be a crorepati, you want to be a billionaire also. I wish you all the best. But for that to happen, you must also put in your level of some effort, some strain. Nothing comes without effort. So kindly do that. succeed well. I want to see all of you become billionaires in the course of time along with me. Thank you. We will see again with another very good company.